Good morning, everybody. Reed here. What's going on, y'all? We're going to have a good discussion today, a very interesting talk today. Very interesting talk. Let me give it a few minutes and let a few people come in. At least one person come on in. Going to have a very interesting conversation. Um, Medicine is a very interesting occupation. Very interesting occupation. Medicine is ready for a lot of changes. It's ready for a lot of innovations. I saw one study. I've heard of one study of over 300,000 people lose their lives every year due to errors within hospitals, and that seems like that's an exceptionally high number of people. So, me and my team feel it's very important for me to be able to give my patients and their families access to good doctors and better hospitals, right? So, I am pleased to announce that soon we'll be opening up our podcast clinic. Yeah, this is going to be the first podcast clinic in the world that exists. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be streaming, all right, on my podcast, right? And let's say if I'm talking about a subject, let's say if I'm talking about domestic violence, and so I'll be streaming, and I'll have guests there, expert there. We'll be talking about domestic violence, and if you need an assessment, then you can just click on the link, and then you'll be able to get access to our site where you can complete your assessment online, and I'll be able to see you after the podcast. So it's going to be a podcast clinic. So if you want to be seen, you come on in. Then while during the podcast, you click on the link. You get access to the paperwork, sign up, and take your history, and then I'll be able to see you right after the podcast. And so I think I'll open it up like that on a first come, the first serve basis. And I think this is a very exciting time for us. Why? Because that means is that if you're a patient of mine, then I can do your assessment online, and I can simply send your assessment to the hospital you want to go to, right? Now, understand this. It's dangerous in many of these hospitals on the south side of Chicago. Just flat out dangerous. The racism that exists within this South Side is dangerous. I think it's at critical levels where these racists in healthcare are actually stealing patients and stealing patients from their doctors, and they have no care or concern for the patients. They don't even see them. And this is happening on the south side of Chicago on a regular basis. So it's important for me and my team to be able to help you get to the hospital of your choice. So on my podcast clinic, I can do your assessment online, and then I can simply send your paperwork, your intake paperwork, to the hospital of your choice, and you simply arrive there at a time that's convenient for you. Of course, if you need 911, always call 911 for any if you're suicidal or homicidal. But if it's not to that extent, then I can do your assessment right away online, and we can send everything you need to the hospital you want. Choosing the right hospital and the right doctors is so important for your safety. You won't imagine how racist and how ignorant many of these people are in healthcare, and how they're ambivalent about your lives. They simply don't care. I see poor Black people, particularly poor Black women, being targeted in healthcare system. And the racists understand this population is very vulnerable, so they have the tend to override their rights. They have a tendency to ignore patient rights, knowing that the person is so poor and the legal system and the healthcare system is too complicated for them. It's complicated for them to navigate themselves through. And even if you call the state like IDPH, it's just paperwork. It doesn't stop the racists that work in healthcare from acting upon you. And that's dangerous. So healthcare on the south side of Chicago is very dangerous. I think you should choose your doctor very carefully. And I think you should choose your hospital very carefully. Most importantly, you are the consumer and you have the right to make the choice. I've seen these racist doctors take over patient care and deny your rights, boldly deny you your rights. And they only do it to African American, particularly poor African American women. I don't see white women, I don't see Asian women being treated that way at all. It's specifically towards Black women. And it's an issue that needs to be addressed in this healthcare system. So if you've been targeted in this healthcare system, if the doctors are not listening to you, if you've been abused at these facilities, then I'm the physician for you. Join my podcast clinic and I can assess you online, and then we can simply send the information to the clinic of your choice or to the facility of your choice. And you'll always have us watching over you, sort of like a case management service, forming a connection between you on the inside of the hospital and your family on the outside of the hospital. This can help us maintain the continuity of care over your transition into the hospital. And most importantly, it'll also let everyone at the hospital understand that you have us watching over you while you're receiving the services in that hospital. Healthcare is a very vital, important service to provide in this community. And it's about time someone addressed the healthcare racism that's going on in this healthcare system. And as a consumer, if you're a poor Black person receiving your healthcare on the South Side of Chicago, I said you vote with your insurance dollars. Do not go to the hospital, refuse the doctor. You have a right to go to the hospital of your choice, and we're going to help you get there. So every day you'll see me and my team streaming live in real life, and we're going to be talking about all the things in healthcare. I mean, absolutely everything in healthcare. We believe that healthcare consumers on the South Side of Chicago should be very conscientious and well learned consumers. They need to understand about the quality of these hospitals and the individuals who are running these hospitals. You know, they need to understand the disputes and the issues with patient care that goes on in the hospitals. We need to be able to identify racist doctors and bad actors in healthcare that's targeting you. If you live on the South Side of Chicago and you don't have access to healthcare, then that's your lifespan is going to be significantly reduced. And I see doctors simply not treating the condition. They'll create another diagnosis for billing purposes and ignore the reasons why you actually came to the hospital. And them running, if you have a racist running your healthcare, whatever lie they come up with, that becomes your official treatment plan. It's very important to have access to healthcare providers who are not racist. It's very important for you to have access to a physician that doesn't devalue you, look down on you, or take over your rights. It's time that we start identifying these people behaving like that in this space. As a consumer, you need to be empowered. And I say you start to vote with your feet. Many of these places do not deserve to be open. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. And I'm sure my patients agree with me. I think every morning, me and my team, we get up here and we try to meet our patients as early in the morning, and we talk to their families and things like that and try to get down to the nitty gritty, try to really improve on things. And over the years, we've done an outstanding job. I think our patients will be very proud for what we've done and what we've accomplished. Soon, we are about to launch a platform called Genesis AI that is going to change healthcare forever. I mean, we invested a lot into developing platforms and technologies that can help us deliver better services. And the Genesis AI is a AI creation platform. Yep. So we built the Genesis AI platform, and we've completed building the first AI that will be operating fully autonomously in healthcare. So we built the Genesis platform, and then we built the first, which is an AI creation platform, and then we built the first AI that we're going to launch really soon. And that is, my AI will be able to manage patients, diagnose things, prescribe medications. It'll be able to do everything I can do. However, it can do it better. My AI will be able to look at all of the cases that I've ever treated and match all of those, find the exact cases just like yours, exactly like yours, and then look at everything we did for those patients. So we look at all the outcomes, and then it can give you all the options and lay them out for you. Help you make the decision on what you want to do with your health care. So the AI we're about to launch soon is going to revolutionize healthcare. It's going to allow people to obtain treatment without actually needing to be in front of a person. And the quality of the work from our AI the quality is so high. I believe that people are going to prefer my AI as a psychiatrist over humans. Why? Because my AI is not biased. It's just strictly the data, right? And so my AI can aggregate all sorts of data to present it to you in your case to help you understand how to make the best decision for you. And my AI will be there for you 24/7 and should be able to answer almost any question you have. In addition, my AI will be able to make the assessment at home. If you need assessment for depression or anxiety, or you need to be admitted to the hospital or nursing home, my AI will be able to do that for you at home. Oh yeah, we're about to change this space, and we're about to change it forever. It's about time. I talk a lot in my podcast, particularly look at the series I'm writing called The Singularities Here. And that is when AI finally takes over. And I think it's here. And that's the whole point of the series, is to let everybody know the singularity is here, meaning the Industrial Revolution has ended with COVID-19, and we are right in the beginning of the information age. So nothing we did 30 years ago is going to be helpful for you now. Nothing. I mean, I don't think anything 20 years ago is going to be helpful for you now. Right? Life, as we know it, is about to change. And we are on the forefront of it in medicine. We want our patients and their families to know that we have invested a tremendous amount of our resources, our funds, our time, our energy at work to put everything together to create this AI that we're going to provide to the public for free. Absolutely. After we launch our AI, my patients can get access to it and be able to get whatever assessments or anything they need for free. I think it's going to revolutionize healthcare. So, hey, welcome to my first ever podcast clinic. And once we launch in a few more days, then you'll be able to simply click on the link and then complete your assessment. And then after that, I'll see you right after the podcast. And mainly, I'll have like 20 slots. So I don't want to, maybe I'll open up 20 slots and stuff. And then I can see you right after. So this allows me to have a podcast clinic. So you have to attend my podcast first. You have to like my content. You have to write. You have to like and subscribe my content first. Then I'll accept you into my clinic, and then I'll see you in the next hour. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go back into the other system and wait 3 months. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share. It's a pleasure talking to you. And I'm so glad that our journey is almost over. I mean, it's been very difficult. It's been a huge challenge building the software and the technology and trying to make it work. And so I'm so glad that we're at the point where we're about to launch things. And I think we're going to actually change the world. And on our Genesis platform, well, it's an IRL platform. And so if you're a healthcare provider, you can sign up to my Genesis platform too and do the same thing I'm doing. Get the reach like I am. All right. Hope everything's okay for you. Take care, guys. Read out. Take care, guys. Ciao.